Many wines have a story to tell, but few tell one as incredible as the story of Jean Léon. Jean Léon, a man, a time, a wine. A man. Visionary, charismatic, nonconformist. A success story that begins with Ceferino Carrion, a penniless 19-year-old from Santander who stowed away on a ship bound for New York City. When he arrived, he changed his name to Jean Léon and worked any job he could find: cab driver, busboy, waiter. His luck began to change in Hollywood, where he worked for Frank Sinatra and became friends with James Dean, with whom he realized his first big dream: to open the most celebrated restaurant in Hollywood. A time. On April 1st, 1956, La Scala opened in Beverly Hills, quickly attracting the likes of Marilyn Monroe, John F. Kennedy and Marlon Brando. This was the era of infinite possibility, the era of rock and roll, the jazz aesthetic, and man landing on the moon. The perfect time for a young idealist to realize his second great aspiration: to create a wine his select clientele would love. A wine. His search for an exceptional enclave brought him to the Penedès in Catalonia, Spain. In 1963, he opened his winery in the style of a Bordeaux chateau. He replaced local varieties with cuttings from the best French wineries to produce the first Cabernet Sauvignons and Chardonnays in Spain. They were precursors of today's single vineyard wines, and from the 2013 vintage, all of the wines are made with certified organically grown grapes. Jean Léon's remarkable story lives on in every wine we make. 3055 range: Merlot and Petit Verdot, Chardonnay, Rosé. This young, lively range is a tribute to his New York City taxi license. Single vineyard range: Vigne Le Havre, Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet Franc, named after the French port where Jean Léon set sail for the US. Vigne Palau, Merlot. Homage to the Palace of Santander, Jean Léon's hometown. Vigne Gigi, Chardonnay, a white wine born from the vineyard named after his daughter. And our icon wine, Vigne La Scala, Cabernet Sauvignon, the Jean Léon flagship wine named after his legendary restaurant. The first Cabernet Sauvignon wine made in Spain, chosen for Ronald Reagan's first presidential inauguration. In 1994, Jean Léon entrusted his legacy to the Torres family, who have stayed true to the philosophy of the winery's founder: to make history. Jean Léon, a man, a time, a wine.